Afternoon, YouTube. Going to be going to the Wilderness Gathering in about a week's time. I just thought I'd do a little video on what I was going to take with me. I'm tent camping. I have got a hammock, but I'm probably not going to arrive until the Saturday morning, I think. So from what I can gather, that the hammock camping runs out pretty quick. So I've got a friend of mine, Mike Palmer from MP Custom Knives. He's going on the Friday, and hopefully he's going to save me a pitch. I'm gonna give him my tent to see if he can pitch it up for me on the Friday, so I can just park the car up and walk to where they are and just chill out with those guys for the weekend. So what am I taking? I don't know what the weather's going to be. I haven't looked at still got a week, so you know what the weather's like in this country, especially in Devon and Cornwall. It can change quite quick. I bought a pair of these the other day from Aldi, I think it was. The bottoms are like Wellington boots, and the top are quite breathable. $12.99, I think, so they look quite small. So I might take them if it gets a bit wet. And I don't like wearing welly boots all day, so I just thought these with the breathable tops might be a bit better, so I bought those. Tent wise, I've got it's actually a 4-man tent, but I've put it up in the garden. There's a picture there. I'll put a little picture in now so you can see what it's like when it's up. It's not lined or anything. There's only one skin on this one, so I won't be able to touch the sides, but then it's 4-man. I should have plenty of room inside there. I mentioned hammocks just now. This is my hammock. It's a Ticket to the Moon double, I believe. Yeah, double it says on the tag. So I've yet to sleep in this or do an overnighter in it, and I'm just waiting on a tarp. I've been chasing tarps for weeks, and every time one comes up on the Facebook trade post, I keep missing it. But I want a 3-meter wide tarp, so it covers the length of the hammock. But then I want a 4.5 meter long, so I can go down one side of the hammock, over the other side, and have a bit of room to live under. So that's the hammock. But I won't be taking that this time. But if you have got a 3x4.5 tarp for sale, give me a shout. I'm in the market for one. Bought this the other day. So I went out a couple of weeks ago with Fog 360 on an overnighter, and one of the main things I kept looking for was somewhere to put something, a flat surface for a cup or things like that. So I bought a little aluminium fold-up table, so I thought that might help. Wasn't very expensive on eBay, I think. On eBay, well, maybe, I can't remember now. So I bought that. That's coming with me. Now, sleep systems. I've got a Apex 250. It's a hollow fibre sleeping bag, and it's 2 to 3 seasons, -5. Yeah, I slept in it last week and it was fine. And I'm probably going to take this because it's not that cold. But I've just picked up a British Army sleeping bag. Got it at the back there somewhere, and it's massive. It's a big one, and I think it's going to be too hot for that. But I might just chuck it in the car, and if I need it, I got it. So that's that. I might be taking this. This is my Lavu, my Polish Army tent. I might take it just in case I have problems with the other tent. I don't know. I've only put it up to see what it was like and give it a bit of an airing and put it away again. So you know, I might put it up and it might leak like a sieve. So if that happens, I can take it down, and at least I'll have the Lavu. The car is going to be parked in the field next door, so I've got 30-yard walk to the car from the camping field. So it's not going to be any hardship. It's not like I'm carrying it across the moors or anything. I got a sleeping bag liner for inside the sleeping bag. Help keep the bag clean. Just got a camping pillow. Now, I bought a couple of camping pillows the other day, and I sent one down to Mike, down Truro, Mike, MP Custom Knives. And I'm sorry, Mike, if you see this video, but that pillow was rubbish. So if I was you, I'd throw it. It wasn't very expensive, just ditch a blinking thing, because it was rubbish. This seems to be a lot better. Self-inflating, obviously pump it up, you know what it's your. So I'll be taking that. I've also got self-inflating sleep mat. And something else I trialled last week, which worked quite well, was camp bed. Creature Comforts. And when you're not sleeping or standing, your camp chair. I'll be taking one of them as well. I've got a million and one knickknacks there to sort out. I bought a Bergen the other day because the bag I had, it was alright, but it wasn't big enough. So I've got one of these. This is an ex-Marines bag. It's the one with the aluminium frame in the back. All I've done is I've replaced the power cord because that was a bit tatty. I'll give the pockets a bit of a wipe. That one's a bit. I don't think that one's going to be waterproof, that side. This side's not too bad. But, I think there's a pocket in the front. I think it's 120 litres, I think, this one, with the pouches. So I think that's going to be enough for me. It's definitely bigger than the one I had. I think that was about, I don't know, 50 litres or something like that, and I struggled. I had when I went out last week, I had the rucksack, the bed, the chair, everything slung over my arms, and we only walked like a quarter of a mile, and I was knackered time I got there because I couldn't carry it properly. I even had to use my covert spotty Aldi bag walking around the woods with one of them. Fantastic, isn't it? So what else am I going to do? Taking cooking, gonna eat, yeah. So coffee and sugar, salt and pepper, Trangia kits. Took me a while to find this one, second hand, for a decent price. They do hold their value because they are excellent bits of kit. And I absolutely love it. So that's the cooking cook set. Bought a water bag. I think this is 10 litres. I'm not sure, but I've only got standpipes on the site, and I didn't really fancy toing and throwing with my 2 litre bottle, so I thought I'd get one of those, put in the pack. It doesn't weigh anything, and like I said, the car is just there, so it's not very far away. Got this from a sports shop in where I live, near Plymouth. It's a flask cup. Brilliant. I've tried it out the other day, put a cup of coffee in. The coffee stayed hot for ages. It's got a little compartment on the top. I thought that putting a tea bag in the top, emergency tea bag. I think this was like 50% off. I think it was like £6. It's yeah, it's a good one. It was alright, that. Good little bargain. These things are brilliant. Now, you can get these in like camping shops and places, but they fold up really small. They're not light, well, they're not heavy, but you just twist and pop. It's a light and lantern. The batteries are gone on that one. There you go. Brilliant things. They just fold up, squeeze together, he says. And also you've got a torch there as well, which is handy, with a lens on it. Leave that one out, put some batteries in it in a minute. I shouldn't need to take this, but I'm going to. It's a little windshield I picked up the other day. we're gonna store near us. There's 3 or 4 about this end of the country. It's called Trago Mills, and their stuff is cheap as chips. It really is. There's a fold up. Windshield. I suppose if you're sunbathing, you stick it under your chin as well. I think they're about £2-3 or something. Come in a little pouch. So I might take that. Don't know. Have to see. One important piece of kit, first aid kit. I topped this up the other day before we went out, foggy, and got a emergency silver blanket, gloves, pins, aerosol plasters, bite treatment, and all the normal bits and pieces. Obviously, if you're out camping and miles from anywhere, so that's a must-have really. That's coming. Tissues, towels, travel wipes, more travel wipes. A little thing of washing up liquid in the sponge. Excuse the sniffing, I've had a cold all week and it's doing me head in. Utility knife, fire steel, emergency glow stick, head torch. It's my little fire kit. I've just sort of playing around with this at the minute, but it's like matches, stormproof matches, another fire steel in the lanyard, some short flame. It's something I'm going to be playing around with for a little while. But lots of means there for starting a fire. One of the things I did struggle with last week when I was cooking with the Trangia is keeping the Trangia clean. All I had was hand tissues that I put in because I've been cold and that, and I ended up using all that for cleaning the pots and pans and stuff really. So I went out and I bought some little scouring pads, so those will be coming with me. So obviously you don't want to be sick or ill, so try and keep everything a bit cleaner. Got another torch and a saw, but I don't know. I might take it. Because I might just put it in the bag and it can stay in there. And another torch. So I'm not going to be in the dark. I've got enough torches to keep the whole site illuminated, I think. But you never know. It might come in handy. Somebody might need a torch and they can borrow one of mine. Got some carabiners, a couple of sporks. I used these when I was cooking and they got a bit melted, so I might have to get a couple more. I might whittle myself a little spatula for when I'm cooking. Quite important is the old tin opener, the old ration pack tin opener, and I like to throw some of these zip ties in my bag. Very handy, get you out of trouble if you can. So they'll be coming with me just in case. I like to keep everything in dry bags, so because you never know. I've got a bag coming this week that'll just fit the Bergen, and then everything goes into bags and in the Bergen bag. And I'll keep every single thing in a dry bag just in case, because I'm planning to do some more wild camping trips and stuff, and you can't guarantee the weather in this country, so you've got to be prepared. So I'm not a prepper, I'm not a bushcrafter, I just like wild camping, so but you've got to be dry, you know. So pair of gloves. The last thing you want to be doing is when you're cooking is burning yourself, or when you're making a fire or stoking a fire. Gloves, safety first. You don't want to set everything up and then scold yourself, and you've got to pack everything away with scalded hands and drive to the nearest hospital. So put your gloves on. Tarps. It's just a cheap tarp. It's I bought this for outside the tent for when I'm cooking. Something to kneel on, something to sit on. Put your kit on, keep the kit off the wet grass. That was handy. Paracord. I use this for guy ropes because it's easy to see. And if you get at the tent at 4 o'clock in the morning because you're breaking your neck and you've forgotten your pee bottle, which is something I haven't found yet, I've got one here somewhere, the last thing you will be doing is falling over with your boots and your boxer shorts on. So that's what I use, so I can see where the guide ropes are. What else am I taking? Trangia fuel. I did have little aluminium bottles for this, but I wanted something that was safe, easy to use, and I opted for the Trangia one. It's a lot easier. You just unscrew the top, push it down, and then it comes out in a directly straight into the Trangia burner, so it's not splashing everywhere. You're not going to get it on your clothes. You're not. Otherwise, you could go up in flames. So, although you shouldn't be refueling while it's still alight, but you know, accidents happen. So, get the proper stuff, and that will. I think that's 1,000 ml on that one. You do a smaller one, but as I found last week. You go through a hell of a lot of meth, should I say, hell of a lot. So boots, gonna be nice and comfy. Now I don't know whether you're supposed to do this, but I bought some Fab Seal the other day to waterproof the Lavu, which I did, and then I put 3 coats on these boots. Now, whether you're supposed to put Fab Seal on boots, I don't know, but I thought it'd be worth it. You know, they're not going to last an awful lot longer. The toes start to peel back there. I'm going to glue that back. But these weren't cheap when I bought them, but they've got plenty of life left in them yet. I think that's about it. That's what I'm taking. I've probably forgotten something, but we're going to be doing a bit of filming while I'm there. Got the small bendy tripod, selfie stick. These are good, but you look like a bit of a plonker walking around with a selfie stick, don't you? It just makes you feel a bit conscious. I suppose it does me anyway. But I'll be taking that. Make the filming a bit easier, and it's quite light and handy. The only thing with these, obviously, you can't stand them up unless you lay them on a table like that. That does work, but if you balance it right. I've got a little tripod there I'm going to take with me that the phone's on now, and the setup for holding the phone. These are brilliant. If you want to see, I got a video earlier, 4 months ago or so, showing the clamp I use on this one. I'll put a little description in the box. Brilliant bits of kit, £25 I think it was. Excellent for holding your iPhone or your Android device. This is an iPhone 6 Plus, so it holds that one lovely. So that's I'll be taking all that with me. These are quite good. It's like an elasticated bungee with 2 carabiner clips on it. You know, not heavyweight ones, they're really lightweight ones, but you clip them up, put a tarp over the top, and make a stretchy ridge line. Really, they're quite handy. And for wrapping around your bag, put them together. Emergency belt if you lose your belt or you haven't got your belt or something, or hang on your pots over a fire, used for that as well. So that's about it really, I think. I've got some other bits and pieces that I haven't got out boxes and bags and that yet. I've got a load of army surplus stuff to look through. In the bag down there, I've got some. I've been looking for coats jackets, trousers and that sort of stuff. I wanted something that was hard wearing, that's going to last a long time. It wasn't going to cost me a fortune to buy, and was proven, and obviously Army surplus gear is well proven, and somebody I know is giving me that bag to have a look through. Well, 3 or 4 bags actually to look through, and that's the bag of stuff I've kept, jackets and a few bits and pieces, and the sleeping bag. So I'll be taking some of that with me as well. But today I'm just going to sort through everything I've just showed you, get it all bagged up properly, and put into the Bergen ready to go. So this is really sort of part 1 of Wilderness Gathering 2015 video. I will be doing some video while I'm there. Hopefully going to meet up with some of the guys from MTFU, and everybody else that I know on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all the rest, knife makers. I did buy bought a little flag to put up next to the tent, so I'm probably not going to be the only one, but if you do see me, my little Cornish flag, come over and say hello. Be nice to actually meet some people in person. I'm really looking forward to it. So I'll catch you all on the next one. The next video should be actually of the Wilderness Gathering 2015. And stay safe and stay Cornish. See you later, guys. Bye.